Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday English Academy, where we make English simple and today a bit less scary. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. Sarah told me the topic this morning, and I've been slightly nervous since breakfast.
And Mike, before we even start, tell them how your last interview actually ended.
Fine. At the end, they go, "Do you have any questions for us?" And I say, "Nope, I'm good, thanks."
And that's where it quietly goes wrong. No questions sounds like you don't care.
But what if I really don't have one?
You find one. What does a normal day look like here? Easy, and it shows you're interested. And Mike came prepared today. He's holding a piece of paper like it's a treasure map. What is that?
This, Sarah, is my interview cheat sheet. I printed all the common questions and wrote my answers in the margins.
There's a big brown coffee ring across the top of it.
That happened this morning, and the answers are in two colors because I ran out of ink halfway through.
So half your career is written in blue and half in red.
The red parts are the confident ones.
Perfect, because today we're talking about job interviews in English, the questions almost everyone gets, and how to answer them so you sound like a real human, not a robot reading a script.
Which is exactly what I become in interviews, a nervous, coffee-stained robot.
And here's the thing that trips people up. A lot of these bad answers sound polite. They sound respectful, but they quietly hurt you.
Ooh, so the danger is hiding inside the nice-sounding stuff.
That's the one. And the fix is usually small. Same idea, slightly different words, completely different impression. Okay, first line off your famous sheet. When they ask, "Why should we hire you?" what have you written?
I'll do anything. I just really need a job.
Oh, Mike, that answer just cost you the job.
That's the problem, though. It is honest. I do need a job. I just can't say it like that, can I?
Not like that, no. And it even sounds polite, right? But listen to it from the other chair. "I'll do anything" tells them you don't care what the work is. And "I need a job" makes them a bit nervous.
Nervous? Why nervous?
Because it sounds like you'd take any job and leave the second a better one appears. There's a difference between being keen and being desperate.
Keen. So keen is wanting it.
Keen is being genuinely interested and wanting to do this job. "I'm really keen to join your team." That's warm. Desperate is, "Please, I'll take anything." Same energy, very different message.
So I want to sound hungry but not starving.
Good way to put it. Keen, not starving.
Okay, but here's the thing. I actually was thinking about the money. Look, I even wrote it. If I get this job, I'll finally move out.
Do not say that in the room, but say it to me because there's a tiny grammar trap right there. Is it, "If I get this job, I'll move out," or "If I will get this job, I'll move out"?
It feels like the future, so my brain wants will.
I know, but after "if," we keep it simple. If I get this job, I'll move out. No will in the "if" part.
Right, the will only lives in the second half. If I get it, I will move out.
Yes, 2 chances for will and only the second one is allowed.
Straight onto the sheet, red ink. Oh, and speaking of confident answers, I once gave the worst possible answer to the weakness question and still got the job.
The worst possible answer? I'll believe that when I actually hear it.
You'll hear it. It's later on my sheet, next to another coffee stain.
Fine, hold that. Let's do the big one everyone dreads. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I have a whole thing for this. Where I grew up, my hobbies, the summer I worked on a farm. It's a good story. I've tested it at parties.
The farm? No. 30 seconds and all about work.
30 seconds feels short to me. If I only talk about work, I sound like every other person they'll meet that day.
Maybe, but first they want to know if you can do the job. Tell me about yourself is not tell me your life story. It's your short work trailer.
See, I disagree. A bit of personality helps you stand out.
A tiny bit. Okay, I'll give you a tiny bit, but not the farm.
The farm stays.
Listeners, help us settle this. How long should tell me about yourself really be? 20 seconds and strictly work? Or a proper little story with some personality?
Okay, so how does your 30-second version sound?
Something like, I've worked in a cafe for 2 years, so I'm used to busy days and difficult customers. I'm reliable and I stay calm under pressure.
Wait, say the first bit again. I've worked in a cafe for 2 years.
Right, and that little tense is doing a lot of work. I've worked tells them you started in the past and you're still there. That sounds solid, experienced.
And if I said I worked in a cafe for 2 years?
Then it sounds finished, like that chapter is closed. So for a job you still have, I've worked here for 2 years. For an old job, I worked there in 2021.
Nice. And reliable, you slipped that in. That's the one where people can trust you.
Someone reliable never lets you down. They show up, they do what they said, they don't disappear. She's so reliable, she never misses a deadline.
See, that I can use. And I'd add adaptable because I change jobs a lot.
Good word. Adaptable means you're fine when things change. New task, new system, no panic. I'm adaptable, so a new role doesn't scare me.
That's basically my whole personality. Chaos happens, I shrug.
Let's call it adaptable and not chaos. Sounds better in the room.
And I'd say I'm motivated too. Is that too big?
Not at all, if it's honest. Motivated just means you actually want to work hard. You've got a reason to try. But don't stack 10 of these in one breath, or it sounds fake.
So pick 2 or 3 that are really true.
Yes, 2 true words beat 6 shiny ones.
Okay, next staying on the page. Why do you want this job? I wrote, because it's close to my house.
Mike,
I know, but it's the real reason. 10 minutes on foot. Am I supposed to lie about it?
not lie, just don't lead with it. Because the interviewer hears, I picked you because of the bus route. Same problem as before. It's about your needs, not the job.
So what do they want to hear?
Interest and fit. Show you actually looked at them. Something like, I saw your vacancy online and I'm keen because you focus on customer service and that's what I'm good at.
Vacancy, like the hotel sign. No vacancies. So it's the open spot.
Same idea, a position with nobody in it yet. There's a vacancy in the kitchen. I applied for the vacancy I saw last week.
And a good fit. People say that a lot.
A good fit means you and the job match well. I think I'd be a good fit for your team. It's warm and it's confident without bragging.
And I could say I'd love to get the chance to learn new things there.
Yes, get the chance to is a lovely one. I'd get the chance to grow. It shows you're looking forward, not just filling time.
Can you go too far the other way, though? I once heard someone tell an interviewer the company had been their dream since childhood. It was a supermarket.
That's too much. Now they think you're either lying or a bit strange.
Too keen?
Way too keen. There's a sweet spot. You want to sound interested, not obsessed. Try, I'm keen to grow with a company like yours. Calm and real.
And I can throw in that I take initiative, right? I read that one somewhere.
You can if it's true. To take initiative means you act without being told. A problem appears and you deal with it. You don't wait for someone to hand you a list.
So, being proactive.
Same family, yes. Proactive is fixing things early before they turn into a fire. I noticed the printer was low, so I ordered ink before it ran out. Nobody asked, you just did it.
Oh, and here it says I'm dedicated. I don't fully remember writing that.
Dedicated is when you give a lot of time and real care to your work. He's dedicated. He stays late to get it right. It's stronger than just, I try.
Dedicated, proactive, takes initiative. Sarah, I sound amazing on paper.
You sound like a poster. A poster with a coffee ring. You know what? We've built up a few strong lines now. Let's actually say some out loud instead of just admiring them.
Repeat after us time. I like this bit. I get to hear my own voice.
I'll say a short line, you leave a small gap, and say it back. Everyone at home too, even quietly. I've worked in a cafe for 2 years.
I'm pretty good at dealing with pressure.
I get on well with most people.
I really want to grow with this company.
What does a normal day look like?
Ooh, that last one came back. From the very start.
It did. The question you'd say instead of, no, I'm good, thanks. Say these a few times before a real interview so they're ready in your mouth.
Ready in your mouth. That sounds slightly weird, but I know what you mean. Now, the one you've been waiting for, the weakness question.
Go on. What's on the sheet?
My biggest weakness is that I'm a perfectionist.
There it is. The most famous fake weakness in the world.
I had a feeling you'd say that. It felt safe when I wrote it. Why does everyone hate it so much?
Because everyone says it, and everyone knows it's really a hidden brag. Oh no, my weakness is that I'm too good. Interviewers hear it 50 times a week. Their eyes glaze over.
So they can tell I'm hiding.
They can tell. A real weakness, said honestly, actually builds trust. The word we like here is shortcoming.
Shortcoming. That's a weak point?
A weak point, a small fault. My biggest shortcoming is I say yes to too much. It sounds honest and grown up.
Okay. But if I say a real weakness, don't I lose the job?
Not if you follow it with what you're doing about it. Name a small real one, then show you're working on it. That's the whole trick.
Give me the shape.
Something like, I'm not the fastest with spreadsheets, so I'm brushing up on my Excel skills in the evenings.
Brushing up. So the skill isn't gone, it's just gone a bit dusty.
That's it. When a skill goes rusty, you brush up on it. You practice until it's sharp again. I'm brushing up on my English before I travel. It shows you notice your gaps and you fix them.
So the weakness is small and the fix makes me look good anyway.
Now you've got it. Honest, but still employable.
Okay, my turn. I sometimes struggle to cope with a very busy day, so I've started making a list every morning to stay on top of it.
That was genuinely good. Cope with is perfect there. Managing something hard or stressful. I cope with pressure by staying organized.
And it's true, I really do make lists.
On coffee-stained paper, but yes. And notice what you did? You sounded resourceful.
Resourceful.
Good at finding clever little solutions with whatever you've got. She's resourceful. She always finds a way. Your list is a small, resourceful fix.
So the secret is, don't hide the weakness, handle it out loud.
That's the one. And now, come on, the worst answer you promised. The one that still got you the job.
Okay. Years ago, a manager asked my weakness, and I panicked and said, I'm a perfectionist.
The perfectionist line, the one we just roasted.
The very one. But then, and this is the part, I saw his face, so I added, actually, no, that's a cliche. Honestly, I'm bad at asking for help, and I'm trying to fix it. And he laughed and hired me.
Wait, so you accidentally did the right thing. You caught the cliche and repaired it live.
I did?
You gave the fake answer, realized, and swapped it for a real shortcoming with a fix. That's the whole lesson. By accident.
So my worst answer was secretly a good answer.
This one time, do not rely on panic as a strategy.
Panic, my personal brand.
While we're here, a quick one on sounding reliable. If you want to show you're never late, do you say, I always arrive early for my shifts, or I arrive always early?
I feel like always wants to go before the verb.
It does. I always arrive early. Words like always, never usually go before the main verb.
So I always arrive, not I arrive always. Good, because I wanted to say I'm punctual too.
Punctual, always on time. I'm punctual. I never keep people waiting. Pair it with the frequency thing, and you sound rock solid.
Me, punctual? That's the most fictional thing on this whole sheet.
We'll leave that one between us and the listeners.
Oh, one more from the sheet, and I always trip on it. How do you handle working with difficult people?
That's a common one. And handle is a lovely verb there. To handle something means to manage it, to deal with it calmly. I can handle a busy shift. She handles complaints really well.
So what did I write? Reading, I just avoid them.
Oh no, you can't tell them you avoid people. Half of any job is other people.
In my defense, some people are genuinely hard work.
True. But the interviewer wants to know you can still work with them anyway. The phrase you want is get on with people.
Get on with people. So it's not about liking everyone.
No, it's about staying easy to work with either way. I get on well with most people, even the tricky ones. That's gold in an interview.
And if there's a real problem?
Then you show you can cope with it. If there's tension, I stay calm and talk it through. You handle it. You don't hide from it.
So I avoid them becomes I get on with people and I handle problems calmly.
Now you sound like someone I'd actually want on my team.
From I avoid them to team gold in 30 seconds.
That's the whole point of today. The idea was fine. The words just needed a wash. Okay, let's land this plane properly. The end of the interview. Where do you see yourself in a few years?
Oh, I hate this one. It feels like they want me to plan my whole life.
They don't. They just want to know you'll stick around and grow a bit. This is where sounding ambitious helps.
Ambitious. Wanting to go far, wanting success.
Right, but there's a warm way to say it. I'm ambitious, but I'm also a team player. In a few years, I'd love to be leading a small team here.
So, ambitious, but not I want your job by Friday.
Not I'm coming for your chair. Ambitious about growing with them, not over them.
And then the very last bit. Do you have any questions for us? Which back at the start, I answered with, nope, I'm good, thanks.
And we agreed, that quietly says you don't care.
So I ask one. What does a normal day look like here?
Lovely. Or, what do you enjoy most about working here? One good question and you finish strong.
And say they liked me, they might say come back and meet the manager tomorrow. How do I say that plan out loud?
Good question. And here's a tense choice for it. When it's all arranged for tomorrow at 10, do you say, I'm meeting the manager tomorrow at 10? Or I meet the manager tomorrow at 10?
The plan is fixed, there's a time, so am meeting?
Yes, I'm meeting the manager tomorrow at 10. Present continuous for a fixed future plan, especially with a time and a place.
And I meet the manager sounds like
Like it's your routine, something you do every week, not a one-time plan.
I'm meeting the manager. Fixed, confident, red ink.
Before we wrap up, one more little thing for everyone listening. What's the one interview question that scares you most in English? Drop it below, and we'll try to tackle the scariest ones another day.
Yeah, the one that makes your mind go completely blank. Mine used to be the weakness one. Clearly.
Clearly. Okay, before we finish, I want to test something. You've been the nervous candidate all day. Let's swap chairs. You ask the questions, and I'll answer with the original lines from your sheet. Stop me when it hurts.
Oh, I get to be the interviewer. I've always wanted to be the scary one. Sarah, thanks for coming in. Why should we hire you?
I'll do anything. I just really need a job.
Ouch. Too desperate. I'd want to hear, I'm really keen to join your team. Keen, not starving.
Off to a strong start. Next one.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I was born in a small town and one summer on a farm.
No farm. And you know how much it hurts me to say that. 30 seconds. Work first. I've worked in a cafe for 2 years. I'm reliable and adaptable.
It really did hurt him, everyone. Keep going.
Why do you want this job?
Because it's close to my house.
The famous 10-minute walk. Better, I saw your vacancy and I think I'd be a good fit here.
And you'd save proactive and take initiative for when?
For when they ask what I'm like to work with. One at a time, not 5 shiny words in one breath.
He even remembers the one breath rule. 2 to go. Ask me the hard one.
How do you handle difficult people?
I just avoid them.
We do not say the avoid thing. I get on well with most people, and I cope with problems calmly.
Last one, and be careful, it's a trap.
What's your biggest weakness?
I'm a perfectionist.
Absolutely not. We buried that one earlier. A real shortcoming, then the fix. I'm not the fastest with spreadsheets, so I'm brushing up on my Excel.
And the fix is the part that makes you sound resourceful. Okay, I'm impressed.
And if they'd asked where I see myself, I had one ready. I'm ambitious, but I'd love to grow with this team.
Growing with them, not over them. You actually learned your own notes. I'm a bit proud.
2 pens and a stained page. Now I just have to be punctual and dedicated instead of writing them in red ink.
One of those will be easier than the other.
The dedicated part I can do. Punctual is still aspirational.
So there you have it, everyone. The questions that used to freeze you and answers that sound like a confident, honest human.
And remember the golden pair. Keen is good, desperate is bad. Say it with me at home. Keen, not starving.
If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe and give us a like. It really helps us keep making these for you.
I'm still Team Story for Tell Me About Yourself, by the way. Full personality, farm included.
And I'm still right. Practice a couple of these lines out loud this week, even in the mirror.
You've got this. Go get that vacancy.
Take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.